Eating the mic, mate. It's bloody chewing on it. It's about there.
We call them lollipops, so I don't blame you if you give it a lick.
I don't know what to do with it. You're the guy that always has these things.
G'day everyone, my name is Steven. I am with Blitz, and I'm here with the band from Byron Bay, Pilots. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves real quick?
Hello, my name is Byron, and I play guitar.
Hello, my name is Kit, and I also play guitar and sing songs.
It's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. So you boys are from Byron Bay, which you reckon you'd say you're born and bred Byron boys?
Well, I am. I can't say so much for this guy. He's a blow-in from New Zealand.
We've got a New Zealander, got a Kiwi on vocals.
Yes, I'm the black sheep of the group. I am not a local, but I nearly am. 6 years in, I'm kind of in between.
Think that qualifies, yeah, absolutely.
Half local.
Not yet.
Slowly integrating into the group. They've nearly accepted me.
What do you think you have to do next to become a true Byron Bay Aussie?
There's a list of extreme challenges that you have to do, like dangerous stunts, embarrassing things. It's a long list. I'm just chipping away through them.
Absolutely, going to get all through those things. Now, you guys got a new single coming out this Friday.
Yeah.
It's called Maelstrom. Can you tell me a little bit about it? What's the song really about to you guys?
You have to take this, mate. You wrote it.
Well, I think it's about letting go. Like the chorus is "Pull Me Underwater," and I think it's all about getting pulled into underwater. And I think the water is a bit of a metaphor to kind of a situation and letting yourself fall into something, and kind of a lot of things you can feel yourself holding back and pushing against, something that might be good for you. So
absolutely,
it can be with relationships or anything like that, and just letting go and letting yourself feel comfortable and fall into things. And Maelstrom, which I didn't know, we're struggling with naming the song, but Maelstrom is a whirlpool.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things that really suck you in, right?
Suck you in, exactly.
I gotta say that the chorus of Maelstrom really feels like a maelstrom half the time. It really just sucks you right back in there.
Thanks,
it's an excellent song. All that watery imagery kind of comes through with the style of the song too.
Cool.
Like very rockin', very pulls you in.
I was watching the new Star Wars movie last week, and there's this whole section about the Maelstrom. That's the only time I've really heard that. So people are just going to think we're massive Star Wars nerds, which I am.
Oh yeah?
I'm not.
Big Star Wars nerd?
Yeah, there's like big vortex in space. It's sick.
You look like you're a bit of a Luke Skywalker.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's me. That's what I base my whole look off.
Well, that's awesome. Hopefully a lot of people watch that new Star Wars and think, oh, I got to give that new song a listen too.
Yeah.
That'd be excellent.
It's all part of the marketing ploy.
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
paid them for that.
Yeah, you paid Disney to get that song in there.
It's Disney now, isn't it?
Yeah,
really?
Disney.
Disney's got Star Wars now.
I thought the new Star Wars was cool.
It's pretty cool. I like
It's
it.
very nostalgic, I thought.
Yes,
I don't
absolutely.
watch Star Wars. No comment.
That's fair. Too
You're
stuck
lost,
into the
mate.
music, and that's excellent.
That's right.
Now, I've got to ask, Pilots. It's spelt pretty differently than how you'd usually spell pilots. A capital PLTS.
Yeah.
How'd you guys come up with the name?
It's a pretty simple reason. When we started the band, it was Pilots, spelt normally.
Yep.
And then realised within a few years the technological age we live in, if you put Pilots in any search engine, like if you put Pilots in Spotify when it was called Pilots, you just couldn't find the band.
Right.
Anywhere. It would
Stone
just get
Temple
lost.
Pilots would come up, or like.
Yep.
But just wouldn't even
Some
couldn't even
song.
find it at all.
Yeah.
Even on Google or anything.
Right,
So
yeah.
it was a bit of a challenge. So we're like, shit, should we change the name? Do a complete change? We hit a bit of a crossroad and we're like, oh no. And then we just played around with it. We were writing it heads down, and then we kind of wrote PLTS, and it looked cool written down.
It's just kind of a branding thing, I
It
guess.
does look
like,
cool. It must be pretty daunting thinking like, oh crap, I've got to change so that people can find me.
Yeah.
It's a pretty different world we live in now.
It was
Totally.
weird. But I think it was good. The 4 letters look kind of cool together.
And
so.
I guess once you know what something is, it's like there's heaps of weird things that have got like a code for a name, like C-3PO, Star Wars. It's
That's
Star
true.
Wars. You don't
know
Getting
what
that
that
Star
is.
Wars back in
you
there.
don't think about like the
know what
code.
anything.
You kind of think of that as a name for something.
Yeah,
So
right.
I think after a while, and you hear the music and you relate that, it all just kind of
It'll just
becomes-
meld together.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it was scary doing that actually, and we're like, shit, is this the right choice? But yeah, it seemed to work out okay. So
It's an awesome name. I love seeing just PLTS in capitals. It looks cool.
we need to hear that. 'Cause
Yeah.
We're still not unsure about it.
we're
So
like, oh no.
Really?
no.
Cool.
Now, I've got to ask as well, what are you guys listening to at the moment? Do you guys listen to things similar to your own music, or do you branch out and have a listen to a lot of different kind of things?
I mean, I pretty much just listen to rock bands and stuff like that. a lot of stuff in America at the moment, like stuff on like Pure Noise Records and stuff like that, which is a bit more, I guess, on emo and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much me, and you're a lot different.
I've got the weirdest
Let's hear it.
spread. I've been listening to a cool band from here called Soccer Mummy.
Soccer Mum.
I like
Yeah,
Soccer Mum.
really cool. That kind of indie.
Yeah.
Really, she's an awesome songwriter. There's another band called Snail Mail, another female singer similar to that. Listen to her. The new Courtney Barnett record.
Courtney
awesome.
Barnett's a legend.
And then like I listen to a lot of old stuff and listening to Bill Withers and stuff like that. And then
Actually, I've been listening to a bunch of that too, like
yeah,
Roy Orbison and like Righteous Brothers and Elvis, like the old kind of love songs. I don't know, I'm a sucker for like love songs, man.
Absolutely. Do you feel like any of that influences the work that you guys come up with?
Totally.
yeah, totally. I mean, we write predominantly like
Sad songs.
sad love songs.
We're sad boys.
Anything along that line is awesome. Like,
Sad boys are popular now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's loving the sad boys.
Yeah.
There's a fine line, I think.
That's true. That's true.
You can be sad, but don't not be too sad.
What has been the worst moment of like creative writer's block, music block that you guys have been through so far? Was Maelstrom?
Well,
that ever
that's a good
concerning
story.
Here
creative
we
stuff?
go.
Oh yeah.
You really
Should
want to
I
open
tell
up
you
this
this?
can of worms?
Here it is.
Okay, so this is a story of the recording process of Maelstrom.
Ooh.
So we were super excited. We'd won this massive recording grant at Universal Studios, and we couldn't believe like against all these other bands.
Incredible
And
stuff.
Somehow we
Congratulations.
won that. We never won anything. So we're like, great, this is awesome.
We're like, yeah, the big break, it's here. Hooray.
Got this
It's
great
happening.
Yeah.
Producer that we looked up to called Matt Redlick. He plays in Holy Holy, and we're just super excited. And the month leading up to recording in Sydney, like was it drinking and focusing on the songs, like making sure that it's going to be really great. When we got down there, we did the first day. First day went awesome, and then that night we were like, we had this Airbnb and it said it sleeps 4,
I even
and it
wanna
would have
talk
been like
about
as
it.
small as this room, small as this corner.
Yeah.
Like Byron and Guy, the bass player, was sleeping on a couch together.
You
that
know
was
those
like that.
those fold out ones at IKEA that are like,
Yeah.
like the seat part's like this wide, and then the back bit's like,
Yeah.
and it's pretty much just like, pretty much like 2 pieces, and then the back just like folds down.
Yeah.
So in total, it's like from like there to you wide.
And pretty thin as well.
Yeah, and that was like the double fold out, and we're like,
Oh, really?
so me and him were like head to toe, like pretty much spooning,
Getting cozy.
just like 69ing in this like shitty little apartment in Potts Point.
And then I like, me and the drummer Harry were sharing a bed, and then I woke up in the middle of the night, I'm like, oh, I don't feel so good. And then I like walked in the bathroom and just started projectile vomiting.
Oh, shit.
And somehow picked up some gnarly like tummy virus.
Which was
And-
like
damn.
5 feet away from the fold out because it was this tiny little studio apartment. So we're like awake, like one eye opening, listening to him sounding like he's having an exorcism.
Oh, I didn't know. I went to India for like a month and a half. I didn't even get like this sick.
Wow, really?
It just was like coming out everywhere.
Yeah.
All night too.
was just
and
happening.
then all night.
Didn't sleep. Yeah.
So then we get to the studio. He hasn't slept
Yeah.
and just been vomiting all night. And
That
then,
would have been pretty terrible.
And it's his day to do vocals, by the way. So the day
Oh,
before,
no.
we'd done all the drums, all the guitars. Like last day, vocal time.
yeah.
He's been up all night spewing. And he's
you
just
guys
like,
must have been
and he-
spewing about it.
hats off to him because he gets up and he's like, no, I'll be sweet. He's like dragging his feet like through the city to get to the
Yeah.
studio, and we're like, what a trooper.
God damn.
And we get there and he's trying, but then he was just so sick.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had to.
That
we
must
had
have
to,
been pretty
Yeah, we
terrible.
had to like reschedule, and
Oh, damn.
so there goes a whole day's worth of free recording time that we couldn't utilize.
That's right.
We booked to go back to Melbourne to Matt's studio to finish. I think it was like maybe 2 weeks later or something.
Oh, like a month.
But you still weren't.
Yeah,
back. You
yeah.
still
I don't know
weren't
what
good.
happened. My voice is. I'm pretty comfortable with vocals. Like, I'll do it with one take and I'm happy with it. It doesn't take too long. And then in Melbourne, like, I just couldn't get it again.
Yeah.
Like, we just couldn't get
The one
my
take
voice.
wonder wasn't coming out?
No, my voice
Wow.
was screwed. Like, I was going through a bit of stuff and like, I just couldn't get it. And then we left there like, shit, like, why can't we nail this song? Then we got the first mix back and like my vocals just weren't there. Like, it just wasn't there. So we're like, what are we going to do? Because it's just not strong enough.
So then it's like, this is already 2 studios deep. So then we go to the 3rd studio, which is now back in Byron at Music Farm, and retrack vocals. And then we got there. So it was like
It
3
must have been
studios,
difficult.
a lot of flights, a lot of hours. But anyway, it was quite the process. But not so much a writer's block process as it was like kind of like a bad luck.
Right.
Chain, but
those things, they come up and they become barriers for you guys.
Yeah, like back to the original
Makes you
question, I
stronger.
think, like trying to stay positive through those times when it's not working. Like sometimes it just doesn't work. Like you go to do something and it just turns to shit. And you,
Just
and
gotta
you're
write
like, what are
it.
you gonna do? Like, should we just give up, break up?
Just gotta write
Just
it.
break
And so
up.
thinking like, and then you just stay positive, and then it worked out, and we got the song there in the end. And so yeah, it's it wouldn't be cool, fun, and if you didn't go through some hard shit. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Appreciate the good times when you go through all the bad times, right?
That's
Trying
a,
to say?
Yes.
that's a beautiful sentiment
Deep.
there.
Very deep.
Felt pretty cheesy, but I'll take it.
Cheesy and beautiful kind of go hand in hand, I think. Now, you guys must spend quite a bit of time together, especially when you're on tour. Do you guys have any weird habits that each of you have picked up on when you guys have spent a bunch of time together, especially when you're head to toe sleeping on the same
The
bed?
IKEA fold out.
On the IKEA fold out.
Oh, Harry tries to cuddle me sometimes. I don't refuse to sleep with Harry in the same bed.
We're all a bit guilty of that.
Someone just wants a hug.
Wake
everyone
up, he
thinks they're
I'm
with
his
their
girlfriend or
girlfriend,
something. I hate being touched.
yeah.
That's fair. Some people don't like it. Some people like
What
giving
else?
old
We're
big
not
bear
that weird.
hugs.
What else?
Nah, we're not that bad.
When Harry plays drums, he goes.
Yeah, he
Like when we're
grunts.
recording, we can't have the mic like near his face because he can't stop making this noise. He goes.
It's so funny. It'd be like click, 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 like the counting and then the grunt.
He makes this weird ass
They're
like
like, yo,
noise.
dude, you got to stop grunting for this track because the mic's
It's
picking
picking
it
up
up.
And
on
he
it.
stops. It's like. And he still can't stop doing it. So he can't ever sing backup vocals as a drummer because he makes this weird noise.
He'll
And he
still be
can't.
grunting.
And he
help
can
it.
sing too, but he just can't.
He is,
That's
can't get rid of
hilarious.
the grunt.
Anything Kit does that gets on your nerves maybe a little bit. It's time
I
to
don't
air
even
out that
know.
dirty
Where
laundry.
do I start?
I've been here before.
I'm joking.
I've been here before.
Oh yeah, he likes telling you when he's been somewhere before. Literally did it as we got out of the Uber.
Oh, really?
Oh, I know where we are. Oh, I've been here before. Like we'll be in like Oxford Street. Like, oh, I've been here before. And yeah, dude.
Yeah, I do the same, man. I did the same. No
There you
shame.
go. You're not alone.
I've got a
But no, that's
very
it.
powerful geography mind of
you
nowhere
have
I've been.
you have to have a good relationship to be in a band with people. Otherwise, you just kill each other. So
We don't really fight. We're pretty good.
I think if you don't fight, then it's bad.
Yeah.
Because you need to be at the point where you can fight with someone and then still be friends. You know
That's-
what I mean?
that's fair, yeah,
if
absolutely.
if you can't fight with someone, then I don't know. I feel like the friendship's not
Awkward.
strong enough.
Nah.
Yeah.
Like we fight and have arguments, but then we laugh about it.
Yeah, and then you laugh.
10 minutes later.
If you can't do that, then it'll never work out.
That's a good sentiment as well. You guys are coming out with all
Therapy
the really
session,
nice
Andy.
things. Some nice advice for young budding uni students as well that want to get into a bit of
Fight.
music.
Keep fighting
Fight your friends. And no.
as much as you can. Fight.
And fight with your friends as well, maybe.
Fight
And
your
then hug
friends.
and have a hug.
Have a hug.
And
Have a
then
hug
laugh. Then laugh
afterwards.
better.
All right, I got one last fun question. If you guys were in a zombie apocalypse, all are pilots,
Love this shit.
hate
which
this shit.
one of you would survive? Which one of you would be the first to get eaten? I got a feeling that you would pick up the shotgun and start killing zombies
I'd be
around
fine.
you.
Bluey would be too lazy, but I'm just gonna stay here, guys. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'll just die over here. I'll turn into a
Don't dog
zombie.
him too hard though. He might watch this and be like, I wouldn't do that.
Wait,
I'd be
guys,
sweet.
I'm just gonna
You'd be
chill.
good?
I'd be the sweetest out of everyone.
No, you
Yeah.
kid.
I'm really fast. I can climb shit. I'd be way better than you.
I grew up shooting guns, and I'm from a country
Actually,
town.
sorry, no, I don't know how to shoot a gun or do anything.
That's kind of the opposite right now.
Or
though.
anything masculine. I'd be the first to go. I completely changed my mind. I'm a wuss.
And Kit would be the one that survives.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I think I could outrun shit and like climb buildings. And
Yeah, you do have good long limbs.
I've got good like
You can run away.
long limbs, good hand-eye coordination.
Absolutely.
But I can't do anything manly, so I'd be done.
That's fair.
I can
Wouldn't be
tie
able to light a
knots. I used to
fire.
sail.
Wouldn't be able to tie a knot.
Hey,
be making
those
little-
things, you know what? They're probably never going to come up in real life anyway, so you're fine.
Well, I hope they bloody do, because I'd kick some ass.
You're the one that's trained in it all. so-
exactly.
well, Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for chatting with us, guys.
No worries,
This has been
man.
really awesome.
Thank you for
We've
having
got
us.
Maelstrom coming out this Friday. It's going to be an awesome single.
Check it
I got
out.
a chance to listen to it. It is heaps of fun. It's a banger, definitely.
Thank you.
And you guys are going to be playing at Wayward's here in Sydney next month.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's the 11th or the 12th.
So Wednesday the
One of those
11th.
days.
It's one of those days.
We looked on the poster just then and we realised that the poster was wrong. Hit the wrong date. It's like so. It's Wednesday the 11th.
We'll definitely fix the poster before it goes
yeah,
out.
so you can see. Just check out online.
Absolutely. So check it out. Wayward's. The 11th, that's in Newtown.
Yeah.
Of July. So thank you so much for coming out.
No worries, man.
Hopefully you guys have a lot of fun here in Sydney. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks so much,
Absolutely.
bro.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.